Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome back. I have to, of course, switch over my multi-stream. So I've been letting the game run a little bit. I've done a few things also while I've been letting it run. So, we've got a little bit of money, not really built up. I've kind of spent like 7-8 million since I've been kind of letting it run. As I was letting it run, I got a beautiful residential building, and I think it's gonna fit like right with everything else here, kind of like right along here. I'm hoping it is awesome. I've gained like 4,000 citizens already this evening. So right now it's just like a matter of chilling. We're just letting everything kind of build up and go from there. I'm gonna try to build my interstate system real quick, but I need the money to grab this, and we're gonna go from there. I have, for some odd reason, a lot of crime scenes going on. So I was looking at that, and all of a sudden our number of criminals has been like skyrocketing, like massively. So, and y'all knew what I did the last time. Last stream, like we were running cops like crazy. But this time, I'm gonna run me another, freaking headquarters, basically. Because I ain't putting up with it. What do we got there? We just got police headquarters. Yeah. It's this exact same building. Okay. I'm gonna run another one of those because wait, did I already add another one? Oh yeah, I already added another one. Look at that. I'm already ahead of the ball game here. How many, you know what? We're having quite a few right there. I don't know why we're getting spanked so badly with crime all of a sudden. Like, it never happens. Maybe I start running a few smaller ones with helipads everywhere. I think we will bulldoze this. Sorry for anyone who just had a job here. I absolutely hate that. Had to move it so the helipad could take off. And you know what? It's not bad to have these little police stations, but the problem is you really need the helicopter. You absolutely do need it. It is essential. Essential. How many other small ones? I know that one's a helipad one. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you're running just the straight up helipad every time, you're costing yourself, to have crime everywhere. Now, I'm not saying it makes, a huge low difference, but you can tell, like, they stay busy. Like, if we just followed him around. In fact, I could probably section this helipad to just here, this area. And it would probably do its job.
Updates to our power grid. The city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
This could be the first time I've just condensed like services down. Like focus on this area. I mean, it's not like it's our biggest area by any means, but I think we need to keep this just right here. Hey, what's going on? How's your day been? Thanks for coming on our YouTube channel. I am just looking at what else to do with this tourist section. I know I got a lot of residential over here, but it's really just so people can live near it. Here's going to be my main problem. Because I was telling everybody the last stream, what we're going to end up doing is putting the international airport over in this direction. The problem is I got to get tourists all the way over there. And what I was going to do today was try to buy a few more sections, you know, kind of getting everything connected. And I want to get the Interstate one to where I can have it flow through and flow over here easier. Both directions, just so we're not having a one-way traffic path, which I'm not saying this causes a ton of problems, but I'd like traffic to be coming from both sides if we're going, you know, to have vehicles coming in, obviously, instead of just one way. It kind of drives me crazy. I just want it set up differently. So I want the cars, you know, be able to flow through. This is going to be an interstate that flows right in the middle of the city, and I did not realize that there's an update going on in the back of my computer. So that was fun. Glad that didn't cancel anything out for us. But yeah, that was like my whole intention of this stream is like, let's get the interstate. There's my interstate road. I want to run this a 2-lane all the way through, have a few exits come off, you know, that meet up with these main roads. But other than that, in fact, I may run this road up and then run my exits down off of them. So it's a true interstate. And then I want to get also a split off from there to go over here to our tourist, just so when we have the international airport, I can have a bus lane that goes from over here, follows the interstate, and gets into the downtown, well, our island of tourism. This area is not bringing a whole lot of tourism, but, you know, it is what it is. I'll probably change a lot of this residential over to businesses after a while, but right now it's good the way it is. And I'm just waiting on all these buildings to upgrade. I mean, where's the one that was a level 4? Just, oh, level 3, and now it's a level 4. I don't even know if it expanded. Did this get filled up? It's almost full. 306 households, 645 residents, lots of children, not a lot of teens. That's very strange. Our teen population is so low. Adults, and then a little bit of seniors. So how is our education? I worked on that off stream a little bit. Let me, blind, can't find it. And dear Lord, we are already outpaced on elementary schools again. I don't know how to keep up with this. Oh, I do need a elementary school over here. I kind of forgot, since I'm around residential. I Probably should. I forget. Hopefully that, you know what? Let's just make that this district. It's not like there's that many students. But let's see if we can keep the traffic flow a little bit down and just try to get more of this area. I'm thinking this is where I mostly need it. It's very hard to tell because it's like everything's green. Great. Maybe I should throw a high school over here. A little small high school. Oh, God. Yeah, well, you guys ain't getting a sports park. Not right there, at least. I'd have to move it. Let's see how many students honestly start coming here. Yeah, 13 out of 2,000 right now. I don't know if that is going to fly. But if not, we'll take off the district. You know what? Let's see what it does off district. I'd have to look at the district stats here. Let's do energy consumption awareness. Yeah, let's not do that. I think we'll keep the, or put speed bumps in here. Yeah, let's get quite a few policies over here. I've built this up. I should be seeing like city or the buildings like leveling up constantly. It feels like it doesn't move half the time. Like there's a few, I guess, you know, level 2s, level 3s, but just like you sit there and you stare and you're like, I want more. How's our... Of course, we have a crime scene going on right now. $9 million. And I think I'm going to try to buy my squares. I don't think I have enough money to buy this many squares. We're going to have to just buy it straight. Oh, we are definitely going to have enough money to get over here, but now I need a big enough section to kind of create that split off. Golly. That hurts the wallet when you do that. That's going to take us right to the main area that I want to build this interstate. And truth be told, like, this is probably going to be dead unless they're just trying to avoid the city. Which, what would be the point? I have no idea. We are going to... I don't want to pause it. I want to get that extra level right now. Yeah, it's okay. You guys don't need to be, like, traveling over here anyhow. Let me see this. I think we're just going to default because this is going to be such a you know, like, it's not going to be that crazy, right? I keep trying to tell myself that. Why won't you like it? Hold on. I want to get this to where it doesn't look totally terrible, but it's kind of hard. Let's see if I can... I don't think I like that one. It's not. This one's really the better option. Let me see. I think what we're going to do is just back that up just a hair. Is this going to look okay? Not like I'm the king of making things look perfect by any means, but let's try and not have to do 1,000 roads of maintenance here. Where are you? 2-lane, 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 2-lane. Come here. And oh no, we need this to be a curve. All right, that doesn't look half bad. I don't really like this connector right here. I've been wanting to get the what's the one mod where you can like slightly adjust roads? I really need to get that mod, and I just have not. Oh, I did it. I did it backwards. Okay, that doesn't look terrible. I can live with that. I really can. Let's just run a 2-lane over there. I think we'll be all right because this does not have a lot of traffic. Let's get that built first, and that's looking pretty fair here. Are we gonna build up? No. Let's just build. Let's build through. I would like to get my angle right, so we don't have a weird. It's a little bit harder eyeball from this far out. All right. Well, there we go. Wish I had seen this a little bit better. All right, let's just get a connection going right now. I can pretty that up here in a little bit. Because here's another thing that I was thinking about. Okay, this is great because then I can split that off and run an industrial area over here. That's fine. Okay, We're almost up to 146,000 people. We have $5 million. We did the split off that I've been wanting to do for a while. And hopefully that functions. I'm assuming this little intersection's going to suck for a while, but we're going to leave it the way it is. It's just to get the functionality in there for a little bit until I can kind of build up this area, which I know. I got a whole international airport that I told you I was going to build this time. It's $4 million. But I have to buy more area because I wanted to set it like back here. So I need to buy like 8 more slots or 9 more slots, something like that. Whoop. Actually, 6 would do it. Okay, now I gotta build up $4 million, and then we are going to reroute some railroads into the international airport. And then I know I need to make this look a whole lot better. We're there. Oh my lord, what is going on? What is this? Oh, what in the world? We cannot be this backed up. Storage? Okay, we were apparently collecting too much. Now we need to...
We're expecting unseasonably high temperatures across the region today. It's quite a heat wave out there. Moms, make sure the kids don't stay out in the sun too long. Don't forget the sunscreen, folks. And remember to stay hydrated. It's going to be a hot one. Sure am glad the station has AC.
Do we get this where it was... Can we not trade this way? I can't remember. Oh, I think that was part of our issue. We couldn't do a pipe that way. We are backed up. Why was that route shut off? I have no idea why I had a tanker route shut off, but I did, and maybe that was causing the headache. Yeah, that was. One of my tanker routes got shut off. I don't know why. Okay, so now we have like 1,000 ships, and let's see how quickly we can clear this mess up. And I am going to have to figure out... Oh yeah, this is not going to function. Why are we not shipping that out by rail quicker? I feel like we're missing... For some odd reason, why is that not going out by rail much? It is. Hold on, I need to try. Ah, what in the world? What in the world was that? So is this just going into the city for our own businesses? Well, shoot, we need to be exporting more then. Like, we need to be exporting some oil like crazy. We have oil fields in here, so where are we taking this to? I'm very curious at this point, might as well. Oh no, it is going to the rail yard. Okay, so... The international airport's going to make a lot of difference because we're going to have a rail yard with the international airport. and maybe a second rail yard. Yeah, this is just taking forever. Like, it takes 22 ton with it, but that ain't nothing. That is nothing. Okay, so it's constantly shipping that. But man, 22 ton, and we're not, I mean, we're getting a lot of trucks, but probably not that many. Is there a way to add more trucks? Because I am tempted to do whatever. I guess we're gonna have to maybe run another rail yard over here. A cargo terminal, you know. You know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking, sorry. Sometimes. Because I'm thinking we could plop that down like right here. Run dual tracks out to at least here. That's going to cut down road traffic. It's going to get the oil shipped out quicker. Crude oil, 33 ton only. Man, we absolutely need to get our railways going a whole lot quicker than that. Are we just in a mind-boggling hold too? I mean, are we just not ship them out quick enough? I'm just curious. You know, sometimes it's curiosity killed the cat, you know, type of situation. I got the railroads going the way I need to, right? I got two. Yeah, I mean, we're doing everything we possibly could there besides just getting more railroad tracks, I guess. Running, so let's oh, am I not gonna be able to add on that piece? Oh, come on. Not what I want you to do. What in the world? Come on. The tracks already exist, but so I don't really want to do that, but I'm like, please make it stop. Stop snapping. There we go. Yeah, Sea Skylines needs to learn from Transport Fever a little bit. Just a hair. Yeah, we're gonna have to do more here. No matter what, I have to. Okay. We are going to run medium road. I'm sitting there like, what can we do? We gotta do better. Gotta do better.
Radar readings indicate a tornado is approaching the city and will be visible soon. Citizens should seek immediate cover.
Let's get this to... I don't know if I like this major intersection the way it is, but... Two seconds. Curve too tight. I'll just see if we can get some crossover here, but... No, isn't gonna let me get that crossover unless I back it up a little bit. Which I could. Not a big deal there. Let's do... Nice without track. All right. I know it kind of has a slowdown right here, but let me see if that functions the way I want it. At least that way. Maybe we just need to be running more trains, so we're gonna run 4. Why not? I think we're gonna end up shutting down this rail yard and getting everything to go that way. I'm thinking that's the best thing to do. move everything that way, run just a road over here. Well, it gets all mad when I try to do that. I almost need to move where my port entry is to over here and have the roads run into it. Let's move you. I'm just seeing how this is all looking right now, and yeah, gonna move you. Like I said, I think we're going to... I wish I could tell it to just empty itself, so then I would feel a little bit better about not losing all these resources.
Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets.
So if I shut it down, will it empty itself after a while? I'm curious.
Advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
I'm thinking that's the best thing to do, is get the cargo terminal over there, get the international airport over there.
Miss Peterson on the atmospheric piano channel, playing music that has meaning.
No, resources went up over here. Okay, we're just gonna, yeah.
Seems like everyone's in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down.
This is gonna look weird over here, but it'll be alright.
Thinking about it. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Industry in the region is on the
Alright, that's gonna move over there.
well that floats our
We're expecting unseasonably high temperatures across the region today. It's quite a heat wave out there.
Oh, it's not good like that, huh? We're gonna have to just boop boop, undone. Alright. Now, this is starting to take shape the way I want it, but yeah, I'm gonna move this port because I need to find a main way to make this. Come on. I don't like this area. Dude, you guys have had crime forever. It's like you don't stop. So let me think about this. If I change the port location, I probably want to set out here and then still run more cargo ships. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna have to put a shipyard over here that only deals with cargo. Another one, I mean. Act like I don't already have one. Oh yeah. Yeah, if I set up a railway connection. Well, let's need to move you all. Boy, this is starting to become a real pain over here because I did a rush setup when I set this all up, and it's just... Now we have so much oil that needs to be shipped out. Where are you even taking that oil at? I'm baffled. Okay, you're just taking it right here, but I need to be shipping it out. And what are you guys taking in return out? That you're not even taking my oil out. This is a great time to just sit here and figure out how to make spots better, you know? Let's do a rail yard, I guess for right now. Right now, that's going to function until I can figure out how I want to do this a little bit better. I feel like we should have more of these moving right now with how much crap I got going. It just feels like it's not moving. Like, I have so much cargo right now. 10,000 ton. That's insane. This is what's baffling me. I would like everything to go through the port, but right now it's just like I need ships to be all right. Let's get We'll need a whole new shipping route. It's like they're not moving quick enough. Like how much? And why is this only one port? We need to do some expanding here. What's overlapping? It's just overlapping all the ships coming in. There we go. There we go. Yes, I'm gonna have to reorganize y'all, but it's gonna be a whole lot better. Clearance too low. What? Clearance too low. What? There we go. We're gonna make it work. All right, some of these guys lost their homes, but we're gonna make it. Gonna make it work because we need to be unloading a lot more oil a lot quicker. It's been a blast. Are you able to find this or not? It's still there. Oh, I was using the wrong tool. What, do I need to kill all of them? All the pathfinding? I could. Let me see if I can just drag it. It is not liking going over there, is it? I know this is not the best way of doing this. I'm gonna have to redo it all. I can see it. I can see it.
address the limitations of the city's power grid and combat global warming, the city has passed a resolution to encourage all citizens to reduce their electricity consumption. Be energy smart. Remember to turn off lights and computers when not in use. Good habits can make a big difference. This has been a local public service announcement.
The city has adopted a recycling policy. All citizens are encouraged to place their...
You'll lose a lot of oil here, but
Let's keep our city green and beautiful. Start today. This has been a local public service announcement.
there we go. It wasn't letting me off-click these.
Thank you for
Just didn't have it in the right spot.
this fairy to Piano Channel. I'm Liz Peterson, and I'm your host.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
There we go.
Just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during...
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency
Okay.
services manage to get...
We're gonna rebuild this the proper way.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone's in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if
You know,
trip outside,
I've done all that.
I'd rather wait an hour in traffic.
I could just move all this.
Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Warm temperatures across the region today. Hope everybody out there has a good one.
Oh, you're not gonna let me delete the one? Alright. Because I want this on the other side so that would function better. I could add the train route and then yeah, that'd make me feel a whole lot better if I just move this. But this is gonna be a fun one because I'm gonna have to rebuild it. Where did I even get that beginning building at? Yeah, harbor. No, it wasn't that. Yeah, let me just delete that. I know what I want to do. And it's to move this over. Add the railway connection. I'll get the shipping and all that figured out here soon again. I just gotta redo everything over here and it was time. Just run the rail yard over it, you know? Well, it was just that time, you know? I don't think it's gonna hurt to have, you know, a couple of rail tracks breaking off here and yeah, I'll be alright. What happened here? Too tight of a curve? Non-existent curve here. Okay. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta rebuild. Yeah, we deleted everything. Golly. It just had to be done, you know. We need to rebuild this the proper way, and now I get hate kicking this one off because I'm losing money at the end of the day. It was quicker. They were probably preferring that one at the end of the day. Yeah, this one was going down, but I'm trying to get this cargo terminal to look a whole lot better than what is. It turned into a junkyard, and now granted, there's some fixing I gotta do, but hopefully it's not gonna be as bad. All right. Yeah, my little temp idea wasn't gonna survive, I could tell. I'd rather just have one cargo. One cargo terminal and go from there. Yeah, I gotta rebuild my whole oil rig industry, but it is what it is. It's gonna be a fresh start. I don't know what is right there, but it will not let me grab those. I'm hoping this means I'm going to be removing a whole lot more oil quicker. And then now I need to basically rebuild this monstrosity.
To all citizens, storm spotters have reported a tornado currently heading towards the city. Extreme wind conditions are expected. All citizens are advised to seek shelter at this time.
Large tank farm. I guess I'd have to rebuild this whole area right there again too. Yeah, that cargo update that they did, I kind of forgot that you could really just build your own cargo all together and do away with these, but I need to think on this. Because we could build the port roads and try and build it the way I want it a little bit better. Oh, I want to do this. Thinking, guys. There's no, like... Here's what's driving me nuts, is there's no way to connect the rail yard, so you do have to kind of keep your cargo terminal. Like, I want to be able to connect my rail yard, but the only thing I get is passenger terminal. Oh, okay, there's the train terminal. Okay. So if I was gonna redo it makes sense to keep everything this way. Eventually you could do away with this cargo terminal. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Oh my gosh. 38 out of 40. Yeah, 39 out of 40. It's someone just killed off a whole bunch of people apparently, and the crematorium cannot keep up. It can never keep up. I don't care what anyone says. You could have 1,000 running, you know, it's never gonna keep up. Okay, that gives me extra 15 gathering. Hopefully that... I ain't know where they're all at. Thought we were doing good with our death care, but... Look at all the hearses just pulling in. They're dropping bodies off left and right. And they are running full vehicles. They are not kidding. We gotta find them all. Make sure that they're all upgraded. The cemetery is growing. Like, it's staying busy. I wish I could add more vehicles to it. Golly. The crazy thing is, like, why do you need this many? You would think they'd be able to keep up, but they do not. That'll be right up to 52. I mean, I need a helicopter to be able to keep up with the amount of people that die. Also, we got building a minute ago, or a while ago. 2 buildings. I have not built them. Ooh. It'd be hard finding a spot for a building like you.
Whether you're into the classics or the more contemporary, this is your channel. I'm Liz Peterson, and you're listening to the Prosperity Piano Channel. Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
Okay. I'm gonna have to move some unique buildings here soon. But now that I'm thinking about this cargo, it's gonna drive me absolutely bonkers. Let's get the international airport set up. The railroad track is right there, and so I need to spin this.
Warm temperatures across the region today. Hope everybody out there has a good one.
I'm thinking of setting it off just. All right, that's gonna be its final spot here. We're gonna have to make it work. Literally just gonna have to make it work here, and we'll get everything lined out. I'm gonna have to run the interstate. I think we will do an intersection right here that splits off. Oh no, not that one. I think it'd be nice to put that one right there if I could. This one might be a little bit better. Yeah. It could function. Let's do that. I think this one's gonna be better in the end. In the end. Hopefully. Um, why did they do the railway this way? I have no idea. That's like you gotta send it directly underground to begin with if you really want to do something with this. Dang it. Okay. That connects everything there. Oh, no cargo vehicle access. Oh, it's just... That's only personnel. Okay. Didn't realize that. That's a bit intriguing. Okay, let's just get water connected. I thought for sure it would, it will allow that. That blows my mind. Mm-mm-mm. Not how I was expecting all that to go down, but it is what it is. I can get a train running over here that is passenger. I just hadn't done it yet. I just decided to move everything away from here, you know, and see, that blows my mind because you got to where it holds all this stuff. I think I only have train lines over here. So I guess if we were going to do something, it would have to be I'm rethinking now. See, this has a good air, like a cargo hub, but or that you could add to it, but so yeah, you can run cargo in and out of it, but passenger train only basically over here. And it's just like, I guess you could keep it just so you could Okay, we'll keep over here. We're gonna keep over here. I'm not gonna lose my mind. I mean, I guess that's to be determined. I mean, you'd have to have cargo coming out, but man, it sucks that you gotta have all the... I just don't like it, you know? I don't like the setup. Like, why allow me to, why only allow passenger trains to come in? When I'd like to add more, obviously, like... I think the pathfinding could be a lot simpler for airports, at least. Like, I shouldn't have to do these one by one, but... What? Not connected to us. I got two spider webbed. All right, now I know for sure. Like, I'm positive. All right, so there's something going on with that connection. Too many outside connections? Maybe.
Spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation.
We are not having water issues, are we? Oh, we are having water issues.
For the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Good thing it said some.
Oh, I really love that song. For some reason, that song is always stuck in my head, and not in a bad way. This is Liz Peterson, and you're listening to Atmospheric Piano Chat.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva.
Okay, that should be taking care of that.
That's good for business.
My wife has not texted me yet to tell me she's on the way home.
Expecting unseasonably high temperatures.
But now,
It's quite a heat wave out there. Moms, make sure
what you doing?
you stay out in the sun too long. Don't forget the sunscreen, folks. And remember to stay hydrated.
Now I got a curious puppy that's up, and he was napping very, very well. So I'm assuming. Oh yeah, I still need $5 million because we were gonna go nuclear. Yeah, I went nuclear yet. We're right there too. We're gonna have some major improvements to this city. A little costly, but that's come on. I know. It just cost me 160,000 to move something I just built. I was like, you know what? That nuclear power plant going right here would be great. Oh, looky there. We got enough for the prison, too. Have to connect all these little power cords. You know, one thing we had, and I'm serious about this, is we haven't had the whole power grid, issues where it's like you need to have more transformer stations. We haven't had a lot of those. Oh, that's our big power lines. I'm being a goof, apparently. Not seeing it. Yeah, the power is about to go through the roof. Yeah, we're exporting 380 megawatts. Yep. Let's see what money is looking like. Yeah, a lot tighter. We've had a lot of expenses. Kind of come out of nowhere. Power, though, we're going to be able to cut back on quite a bit. Expense-wise. Oh, was that one of my incinerator plants? No, it wasn't. It was my gas or coal. I think it was gas. There we go. We haven't had a garbage issue, luckily. But I want to stay on top of that. Oh yeah, we're fine. We are definitely fine with electricity now. We have no issues there. Problem is, we went from like making 12 million down to 4. So we have quite a bit going on here. My electricity trade just went way down and I'm not happy about it. I was actually making more money off of the other one. But it'll be okay. Yeah, healthcare and death care are probably my worst. Yeah, parks, I did go crazy on parks. Transportations went way up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the dog is wanting to probably go out, but I think we'll call it there because I'm waiting on my wife to come home. It's been a blast. We made a lot of progress, but we may be changing things, so hope you